The Middle East is about to explode. The tinderbox, the spark that will ignite the time of unprecedented trouble. World War III, the War of Armageddon. Who will strike first? Mr. Donald Trump, President of the United States. This is the time of restoration, the restoration of all things, the end of your reign of terror, the time for America to face 400 years of dammed up consequence. There is no, quote, making America great again, end quote. It was never great. It's your time of consequence. Advice: repent, pack up, and immediately lead a European ancestry exodus back to Europe, taking nothing with you but your clothing. The window for this brief mercy is quickly closing. Willingly or unwillingly, you will return from whence you came, either in chains or not. That's your choice, only choice. Time is of the essence. Jonah, in the name of Allah, Lord of the worlds. P.S. Leave Iran alone. The Titans, Michael/Farad and Dajjal/False Israel, are about to get into it. The two Titans. Dajjal is about to get it on with Michael, the guardian of the gods. Farad and his angels, the Shia, are about to square off with the dragon, the house of Saad, and Dajjal, false Israel. A dramatic, climactic battle for control of the, quote, land of promise, end quote. A war in heaven. A reluctant Gog and Magog, America and Britain respectively, will be dragged in by the Antichrist/Netanyahu. Mr. Netanyahu knows they must strike now or never. Mr. Netanyahu has never seen the stars line up in what looks like his favor. He doesn't expect that it will last past Mr. Trump's reign. Strike now or never. The dragon, House of Saad, is in agreement with Mr. Netanyahu, and seeing all the constellations lined up in their favor, wants to strike now. The Iranians are prepared and motivated, even more than in the war with Saddam Hussein. Epic battle. David/Farad versus Goliath/Dajjal. Goliath is wrapped in his armor. Gog and Magog is Goliath's armor, but it will not protect him. Mr. Trump is trying to save America, trying to revive America, trying to heal America, but he can't. He thinks his devotion to false Israel is the balm required, but he has been deceived, is being deceived. The correct balm is repentance too, and the restoration of the true seed of Abraham, the true Israel, the original nation, who America has been oppressing for over 400 years. The Son of Man didn't come for the quote Indians, end quote, the Mexicans, the Puerto Ricans, the Aztecs, Incas, or anyone else but the children of Abraham, those who had paid the blood price of 400 years of enduring the unendurable. Elijah didn't come to Panama, Trinidad, Jamaica, or any place else, but to the original people right here in North America. The original people, the seed of Abraham, who had endured the 400 years curse, will be restored back to their land, Arabia, though the liars be averse. Allah is not a liar. At the time appointed, a time marked by unprecedented trouble, everyone in the Lamb's book will be delivered by Farad. Only those in the Lamb's book, the Son of Man's book, will be delivered by Farad/Michael. What is the Lamb's book of life? It is the names of the remaining Abraham's seed who suffered the 400-year curse. Farad will deliver them, all of them. To where will Farad/Michael deliver a people, quote, who are not going anywhere, end quote? To New York, to Los Angeles, to Alaska, to where, Mr. Farrakhan? Somebody's lying, Mr. Farrakhan, either you or Allah. If you believe Farrakhan, then you are calling Allah a liar. The son of perdition would be able to produce lying signs and wonders. Million Man March. I'm a God. I'm Jesus. Those that follow him are personality worshippers, idolaters. They despise the scriptures. They despise prophecy. They despise truth. The Son of Man had to prophesy to the four winds, which forces breath/spirit/vision into the original nation, which means that the original nation, seeing and experiencing the terrible plagues hitting America and America's enemies closing in, has the quote vision of return, end quote, resurrected. The desire to get the hell out of an America ablaze. They become a great army prepared to fight their way out of America if necessary and battle all the way back to, quote, the land of promise, end quote, Arabia. Joseph's coat of many colors. Judea, Jerusalem, and Israel are reunited after the judgment, the separation of the chaff/demons from the wheat. Then the true seed of Abraham will be delivered by Michael/Farad back to their land, Arabia/North Africa, to be reunited with their brothers. The angel key. The angel is a sealed book, a coded book, a book under a veil. Such a book requires a key to unlock it, to decipher it, to remove its seals. The angel declares that fact itself. It makes it absolutely clear that it is sealed and that its seals are impregnable by all, anywhere in the universe except for one individual called the Lamb of God. Some say the book is in the hand of God. But what God? Whoever the God is who is in possession of the book, he can't break its seals either. Quote, and I saw upon the right of the setting upon the throne little book having been written from inwardly and from behind, having been sealed down to 7 seals. And I saw angel strong, heralding, and voice great, who is worthy to open up the little book and to loose the seals of it. And no one was able in the heavens, nor upon the earth, nor underneath the earth, to open up the little book, nor to be looking at it. And I was weeping much, because no one was found to open up the little book, nor to be looking at it. End quote. It is clear that only the Lamb is able and worthy to break the seals. To open a lock, you must have the key. This is the key. The golden calf. The 2 top wings of each nation are the Islamic 1/3 of the nation, represented by gold. Gold represents Islam. The original nation was all Muslim, all gold, before it was corrupted by the devil's seed. That understanding reveals the identity of the golden calf, Sunni Islam. The woman represents the original nation. Gold is symbolic of Islam. Here is defined the belly and the feet of the woman. The 12 stars are the 12 tribes, or 144,000. The elect of the Lamb, the bride of the Lamb. The moon at her feet is symbolic of the Arabs, who are connected to the Asian nation. They are the Muslims of the Asian nation, Sunni Islam. The sun is the Lamb/Son of Man who breaks the seals of the angel. The original nation gives birth to a son, Farad, who is born in the lair of the dragon. The dragon is the house of Saud, who resides in Arabia. Farad is born in Arabia at Mecca. There is a son and a child mentioned. The son will rule with a rod of iron. The Shia is Farad. The child is the son. Son of Man. The woman is also being tormented to give birth. Who is tormenting her, forcing her to give birth? It is not the dragon. The dragon is trying to prevent the birth. No, the devils who are holding the woman captive is tormenting, raping her, forcing her to give birth to their seed, devil's seed, producing demons, corrupting the woman, corrupting the original nation with their devil seed demons. Demons, the Bible word for niggers. The dragon is the House of Assad, a family of Hindus who were the British during their occupation of the Middle East and their failed attempts to scuttle Islam, recruited from another occupied land, India. The Saud family, recruited from India, are Hindus posing as Muslims. Supported by Gog and Magog, they, the House of Saud, reigns in the Middle East. Gold is symbolic of Islam. The moon or Sunni are Muslims, thus gold marking them the golden part of the cow or golden calf. The dragon is the life's blood of the 7 heads and 10 horns, oil. Europe could not have achieved its superpower status without the continuous supply of oil. America, in particular, the most powerful of its heads, could not have obtained superpower status without the unlimited, unrestrained supply of cheap oil from the Middle East. The horns are in general China and India, who are themselves dependent on Middle East oil. The diadems/crowns on the 7 heads, the European powers, represents the nations who are ruling. The European Caucasian nations are currently ruling the nations. The tail of the dragon is the African nations in this case. The tail is also the original nation. The original nation gives birth to his god king Farad in the dragon's lair, Arabia, where Farad was actually born. The dragon's snare. The dragon, House of Sod, the Antichrist, false Israel, and devils, America, surveil the Son of Man, looking to take him down at the first sign of his ascension. They close in, but Farad intervenes and snatches the Son of Man out and away from them. The original nation gives birth to his god king Farad in the dragon's lair, Arabia, where Farad was actually born. There are 4 physical parts to the woman. All 4 parts flee as a result of the dragon's efforts, using the Son of perdition. Elijah departs. The plotters who had been restraining strike. Wallace and Farrakhan takes down the NOI and sets up the rebellions. The Christian demons are given two eagle wings, which are Russia and the EU. The European countries are the wings of the eagle. Jonah begins preaching after being restrained on an island in the Pacific for 3 years for refusing to warn Nineveh, aka NOI. The tail of the dragon is the sting of the dragon. Minstrel Farrakhan is the sting of the dragon, son of perdition, who because of his deception have left the NOI blind and deaf, so much so that they can't hear the call of Jonah and subsequently suffer the plagues meant for Gog and Magog. War is about to break out in the Middle East heaven between Farad and his Shia and the House of Saud and its allies, America, Britain, and false Israel. The House of Saud, Gog, Magog, and the Antichrist will be defeated, and America, Britain will be vanquished and cast out of the region forever. False Israel will fall and be eradicated violently. The Shia will lay siege to false Israel, allowing nothing in or out. America, having already been vanquished and expelled, will not be able to assist false Israel. False Israel will fall, and a terrible vengeance will be taken by the Palestinians. Till thrones are cast down, and the Ancient of Days did sit. The Son of Man takes control of the NOI after casting out and down the son of perdition and his sycophants. The serpent's face is the son or son of man. The NOI is being cleaned up with Fuller's soap, ridding it of the stink made of it by Farrakhan, the son of perdition. The part of the woman here is the Christian blacks who are being forced into America's contrived war in America's attempt to commit genocide under the color of war against blacks. The blacks come to realize that after hearing the warnings of the Ancient of Days. They desert America's army and join with America's enemies, who accepts and helps them, America's worst nightmare. The harlot is false Israel, the mother or ruler of the other harlots, America and Britain. The golden cup is the original nation. The cup is full of disgusting things by reason of her fornication. In other words, the golden cup, the original nation, has been corrupted with demons, black-faced Caucasians, chaff, sold by the original nation's open/natural enemy, her tormentors, relentless unrestrained rape of black women for 400 years. The result is nearly one half of the original nation is not original at all, but devils in blackface called demons. The chaff slash tares slash weeds destined for perdition, who will hear the call of the son of perdition, who will cling to the son of perdition, the chief demon. The demons are a plague, the last plague inflicted on the original nation. What could be more clear? She filled a beautiful golden cup, the original nation, with disgusting things resulting from her fornication. America, for 400 years, through rape slash fornication, sowed her disgusting, wicked, evil seed in beautiful, innocent black women, producing demons, chaff. Mystery Babylon, with golden cup slash original nation in her hand, a corrupted golden cup laced with demons. The city, the great, is the European nations, setting on 7 mountains. The mountains are symbolic of colonized Africa, which the Europeans colonized. The 10 horns are the leopard of Daniel, yellow with brown spots, China and India, who are the flood of a 200 million men army. They will invade America, burn America down after taking all the able-bodied into captivity. The dragon is the first, with the diadems on his 7 heads. The diadems represents his power and authority, which rests with the Caucasian nations. Caucasian nations are his 7 heads. The second, with the diadems on his horns, is the beast. This beast is the Asian and Oriental nations, who has taken power and authority from the dragon, from the Caucasian nations. The third, with no diadems, is the African nations, who share power with the beast that has diadems on his horns, China and India. The dragon with 7 diadems on his heads reigns from 1948 to 2018. the beast with 7 diadems on his horns, symbolic of China and India, reigned for 1 year, 2018, having wrested their power and authority from the Caucasian nations. The scarlet beast with no diadems is Africa, which will initially be with the beast having the diadems on his horns. Africa will initially be in league with India and China against Caucasian nations in the Great War. The Angel chapter 10 describes a book which is sealed, concealing a mystery about God, which will only be revealed when the 7th thunders sound. Wow, what is that all about? Let's ask, quote, Jesus, end quote, Mr. Farrakhan. He claims to have been taught the angel/gospel, the breaker of the seals. Let's ask him, if you dare. Then watch as his eyes go vacant, revealing only his utter confusion. He isn't even aware of the book, nor have any idea what the 7 thunders are. But you won't dare ask him because you already know the response. That he don't know shit, but you don't care. The demons love the chief demon, Farrakhan, because he is one of them. The ghosts know their master's call. That is one of the mysteries, that Farrakhan is a demon magnet to draw all the demons/chaff/tares to him, to facilitate the separation of the chaff from the wheat. Who is the angel with his feet on land and sea? That's not possible for anyone or anything to simultaneously stand on both land and water. Not to mention standing on water itself is impossible. It is angel language, for which you need the angel key to decipher. The angel eating the book, tasting like honey, but bitter in his bowels, represent the fact that the appearance of the Son of Man will divide the Arab Sunni into 2 camps, those with the dragon, House of Saud, and those who will side with the Shia. Those who side with the Shia, their decision will be like honey in their mouths. Those who side with the dragon, their decision will bring nothing but bitterness. What is this book, and what secrets are hidden within? Ask Mr. Farrakhan. He claims to know the gospel/angel and the wisdom. He should know, but he don't. Ask him about this book and watch his eyes gloss over as they slowly go dead in silence. He can't reveal his secrets because he doesn't even know the book exists. Dragon/Dajjal/demons. The dragon, House of Saud. Dajjal, false Israel, and the son of perdition are three parts or three angles of the devil's America's death triangle, their triangulation strategy to eliminate the original nation. They are attacking from every elevated place, from within, from without, from above. The hidden enemy. The demons are attacking from within. The chief demon, Farrakhan, the chaff, knows he has no chance of getting into the kingdom. Farrakhan of the chaff is called the son of perdition because the chaff are destined for perdition/hell. The demon, the son of perdition, is working with Satan to destroy the wheat, the original people. The demons are the devil's seed sowed into black women through 400 years of rape. They look like us, they talk like us, they can act like us, but they ain't us. They have their father's nature without visage, wolves, and sheep clothing. The stalking enemy. The dragon is working from without. Having control of the land of promise, they are using their great wealth to buy off the son of perdition and his sycophants, to remove the very idea of returning to and inheriting Arabia, the land of promise, the land of Abraham. The House of Saud knows they are impostors and have no interest in sharing Arabia with its true owners, nor giving it up. The House of Saud was set up by Magog, the British, as a barrier to any chance of our return. Gog and Magog know the prophecy of Abraham's seed, even if you don't. The arch thief, the Dajjal, the Antichrist, is working from above by identity theft, assuming the very identity of the elect. They, as well as the dragon, are well aware of the Abrahamic prophecy and they fear it. Remember King Herod and Pharaoh? They were/are well aware of the prophecy of their demise and Abraham's seed's rise. Remember their reaction? The Antichrist has stolen our identity in hopes of making you work against yourself, forget your identity, and forsake your inheritance. It is working with great effect. Many yet sleeping originals are supporting false Israel's claim to the original people's inheritance and identity.